like uses hand.
So the biggest news that everybody is talking about is the fact that Fresh and Fit has basically lost their YouTube as their main channel. The Fresh and Fit podcast has been completely demonetized by YouTube. Now, for those out there who have no idea what Fresh and Fit is, basically it's a podcast that primarily focuses on self-improvement for men, covering topics such as, relationships, finances, and fitness, and just like overall dating life. Now, the podcast is kind of known as an anything goes kind of show, and this has led to them having numerous controversial guests on there, as well as dangerous situations like women pulling out weapons and random men showing up to literally fight them. Either way, the podcast has been widely successful due to its uncensored and unfiltered approach. However, as we all know, an uncensored and unfiltered approach often comes with a price in the age of cancel culture and political correctness. And so Myron Gaines and Walter posted a video on the channel basically explaining to their audience recently that they have pretty much been canceled. In this video at one point, Myron could actually be seen seemingly tearing up and basically crying while addressing the matter.
Saving children, right? That was great. But saving you guys is better.
Now, this news comes just 3 days after another controversial figure named John Zerka got demonetized on YouTube as well. And just so you guys know, normally when YouTube terminates one of your channels, they traditionally terminate your other channels as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if Fresh's solo channel as well as Myron's solo channel got demonetized as well. Now, in terms of my overall thoughts regarding the situation, I personally think they've already won, and they're in a unique position than most creators on the YouTube platform because, one, they have a ginormous following, just absolutely huge following, and two, majority of their revenue was from super chats, unlike most creators who depend on YouTube ad revenue and sponsorships. So when I look at this whole situation, if they can just get the majority of their following onto like a paid premium subscription website or something like that, I truly think that they'll be fine. I mean, this honestly kind of reminds me of the time when Alex Jones got completely banned from literally every single social media platform on the earth. And what he did was just strictly, he just basically moved everything strictly to his website. And he still gets a crap ton of views even to this day, and he makes a crap ton of money by basically selling supplements and merchandise to his supporters. Yes, this guy makes millions of dollars selling supplements to his supporters. Fresh and Fit was mostly supported by fan funding. Sure, they won't make as much money as they did when they were on YouTube, but at the very least, they'd still be able to survive and make a pretty good living for themselves. Now, in terms of the actual, the monetization itself, I feel like Fresh and Fit should have seen this coming personally and pretty much prepare for it. And I know they kind of saw it coming, they would kind of hint about it on their YouTube channel, and they kind of moved their streaming to Rumble, and they weren't uploading on YouTube as much. And of course they knew one day that they would probably get banned, but I still haven't seen a premium subscription model for them. And I truly believe that they should have gotten on top of that months ago, especially when you consider the fact that YouTube has temporarily shut down their channel before in the past. I mean, if that happened to me, I'd be like, oh crap, I need to figure something out now, because you kind of know what's coming up next. The thing here is that YouTube sees them as a threat to their company, right? If you're making content that doesn't follow their advertised friendly guidelines or content that YouTube's partner brands may not want to be associated with them, then of course you're going to get banned. So for me personally, I just really think that with the type of controversial content they made, that you got a crap ton of people affiliated with them who've been completely banned from YouTube, like Sneeko and Nick Fuentes and different things like that. So I just kind of look at it did you guys really not see this coming? And why didn't you prepare? The way I see it is they should have had a website. They should have had a website. And instead of telling everybody to go on Rumble, in my opinion, they should have told everybody, hey, if you're a real supporter of ours, kind of like an ad in every video, tell them hey, go to freshandfit.com. Go ahead, sign up, pay your $10, $15 a month, and you'll get access to all of our shows that we do every single day. They can totally do this. They can still do this right now, by the way. They can literally do this right now and still be very successful. As a matter of fact, I think that is exactly what they should do. Now, in terms of all the other alternatives, from what I'm hearing, Twitter actually pays really good money to creators. As a matter of fact, I'm hearing that Twitter actually gives a higher revenue split to creators than YouTube does. So they can honestly move their show to to Twitter and they'd probably be okay. Also, Elon Musk is running it, so Elon Musk is all about free speech. The cancel culture isn't really as much of a big thing on Twitter as it is on YouTube, so I think they could easily move their business to several different platforms and probably be okay. I would move it to Facebook too, because Facebook does pay creators, but I mean, obviously it's only a matter of time before Facebook bans them too. So if they don't want to go that route, I think they should do a premium subscription model on their own website for their real diehard fans who love their content and want to watch it every day, which, trust me, they have a huge fan base of men who love their content, so they could absolutely do that. I think they should continue to do Rumble, and I think that they should continue to do Twitter. But overall, here's my honest opinion about this entire thing. Once you have the fan base, you've pretty much won. The bottom line is, there's a lot of creators out there who have a crap ton of subscribers but don't really get views like that anymore. Fresh and Fit to this day have still found a way to stay relevant, continue to have the same amount of views, and continue to basically grow as a platform. So the fact that they've got that, they were making so much money from Super Chats. Yes, they won't be making as much money from YouTube, and we already talked about that earlier in the video, but I just want to reiterate that they can definitely still make a great living for themselves and honestly still be multimillionaires if they just do certain things like start selling stuff to your fans, start selling, I don't know, supplements like Alex Jones or merchandise, whatever you want to do. I don't know. But that's just kind of my overall opinion. The last thing I want to talk about is I was watching The Lead Attorney. The Lead Attorney, he's another YouTuber for those who don't know, basically made a video talking about the fact that, this is not really their karma, but like, Fresh and Fit can't really complain that their channel's getting demonetized because they tried to do that to other creators, which is 100% true. I remember when it happened. There was a time where Fresh and Fit was like it was like around the time when they like kind of like first went viral. A lot of creators were going after them, and a lot of creators were reacting to their content because they went viral. And everybody on YouTube knows that it's a big no-no to copyright strike people and try to get their channels removed because unfortunately, YouTube themselves does not handle the copyright process. They leave a bunch of AI, artificial intelligence tools to do it. So the problem is, when somebody sends 10 strikes to your channel, there's a strong possibility that YouTube won't even look at it. They'll just downright ban you, which is a completely flawed system in with itself. But the bottom line is there's like an unspoken code among the creator economy, creator community, where you just don't do that. You don't copyright strike somebody's channel because they're, reacting to your content or whatever. Like, dude, that's fair use. So I did appreciate that the Lead Attorney pointed that out because that's important for them to understand. The same pain that they felt or that they're feeling right now because their channel has gotten demonetized is the same pain that they could have caused other creators to feel when they basically sent a bunch of copyright strikes to their channel. So I just want to be very clear. Do I like Fresh and Fit's content? Yeah, some of their content is very entertaining, but however, I am not a Fresh and Fit cult boy. I don't worship the ground they walk on. So I do think that they share some accountability here too. I think they made several mistakes. One, they tried to copyright strike other creators, which was bad. Two, they didn't recognize the fact that, they make very controversial content. Like, I feel like they shouldn't even really be sad. Like, you should have really seen this coming. Like, anybody who makes any sort of content that is not politically correct, that is unfiltered, that is uncensored, do whatever you want, say whatever you want, and you're independent, you're not even under like some big corporate media branch or something like that. Oh yeah, you're going to get banned. You're totally going to get banned. So I just feel like they kind of should have seen that coming. But anyway, overall, they'll be fine. They're not going anywhere. They'll be fine. They just won't be on YouTube. Those are my thoughts regarding the entire situation. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.